Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of my shopping haul video. This is a pre-op shopping haul, so these are things that I have got for either while I'm in hospital or in the weeks following having my op. So to start off with, I ordered the folding funnel. It's a silicone funnel, and I ordered that to use with the protein powder because the scoop that comes in the protein powder has a really wide opening, and if you're trying to put it into a water bottle, it went all over the worktop. So I thought I'd order one of these funnels, and it folds flat like that, and then you just pop it out and you've got a funnel. So you can pop that into your bottle and then pour the protein powder in like that, give it a little shake and it'll all fall in, and then that just folds back up again. So I thought that was quite handy. Then I got some age 6+ paracetamol suspension. So this is like Calpol, is the kind of branded one that we have in the UK. And this is, it says for children over the age of 6 and adults. So this is a sugar-free liquid paracetamol, and they said that we can have this after the op if we're struggling to swallow tablets. So I've got a few of those, so I can use those in the days following the op. I also got, this is a fresh breath spray, sorry the light's shining on that. It's a minty breath spray, because a lot of people have said after the op you can have a really dry mouth, and it's just nice to have something that just freshens up a little bit. I've also got some sugar-free little mints, which you'd have to make sure that you suck them rather than crunching up and swallowing them. So they said at pre-op we could have sugar-free mints, and I'm not a fan of things that are mint flavour, so I've got those ones, and I have actually bought the own brand ones from Lidl as well, because I might find that I like one over the other, but apparently they're very, very tiny little mints in there. I also got, this is peppermint and licorice tea bags, and they said that after the op drinking peppermint tea can really help with the trapped wind pain that you might wake up with. And I got these over just the plain peppermint tea because, as I said, I don't like the taste of mint. So I've got those, I'll try those, see what those are like. I bought some, this is vegan protein powder. So from what I've read on this packet, it's gonna be tasteless. It's not like vanilla flavour like a lot of the sort of normal protein powders are. But this, it says you can add it to smoothies or when you're making protein bars. It's made with rice protein, pea protein and hemp protein. And per 100 grams it says that there is 77 grams of protein in there. I don't know whether it comes with a scoop inside it or not. I thought that that would be really good sort of to mix in with a spoonful of yogurt or something at breakfast, because at the moment the food that I've prepped for the puree and soft food stage, all of the sort of lunch and dinner things that I've prepped are high in protein. I've made sure to add protein things even to the carrot and swede mash. I added chickpeas to that to add protein. But I was thinking to myself, for the first few weeks when I'm just on purees, before I can have scrambled egg and things, I haven't really got much in the way of proteins for breakfast time. So it says you can have porridge or Weetabix, which you'd have with milk, which has a little bit of protein in, but not very much. So I thought I could either sprinkle a bit of that onto the porridge or the Weetabix, or I could mix it in with a bit of yogurt and then have a little bit of like pureed strawberry or raspberry with it as well. And that was good. That's the first time I've seen in the shop one that, as far as I can tell, is unflavoured. I also got some sanitary towels, because I've heard a lot of people say that sometimes the shock of the anaesthetic can sometimes make your period arrive sort of when you come out of surgery, even if it's not due to start at that time. Also, I think that I might be due my period around the time of surgery or shortly after, and I am normally a menstrual cup user, and you do have to be able to kind of reach your arm kind of round your stomach, for want of a better word, which since I've been bigger I have found that increasingly difficult. That's one of the things I'm really looking forward to once I have lost some weight, is just being able to kind of deal with that time of the month a little bit easier. Personal hygiene sort of things will just be a bit easier when you haven't got to kind of lift up your stomach or reach around your stomach to be able to wipe or put in a tampon or a menstrual cup or anything like that really. So I did get those to take with me to hospital, and they are just sort of own brand sanitary towels. I got the ones with the highest absorbency level. I haven't bought sanitary towels for years and years and years. I've used a Moon Cup for 15 years, maybe a little bit longer. So I haven't bought pads or tampons for over 15 years now, and I really recommend menstrual cups. I used the Moon Cup when I first got mine 15 years ago. That was the main brand that was available, and I think now there are lots of different brands, different softnesses, different sizes, different shapes. So if you're interested in menstrual cups, if you want me to talk a bit more about that, I'm happy to. If you want to drop me a comment down below and we can discuss that a little bit more. But I just think after the op, if I have my period within the sort of week or two after my op, when I've still got incisions and I've got dressings on around here, I just think I'm going to really struggle to be able to kind of reach around and put my Moon Cup in. So that's why I bought some sanitary towels. I do have some cloth sanitary towels actually upstairs, but I've only got a couple of them. I bought them just sometimes like on the first and last day of your period, if you're quite light and you don't want to put the Moon Cup in. I just find sometimes it's quite nice just to have that added protection of using the cloth sanitary towel just for that little bit of time before you decide, actually I'm going to put my Moon Cup in, or I've taken my Moon Cup out but I still just want that little added bit of protection for the kind of following day or so. But I've only got 4 of them, and I didn't want to have to take those into hospital with the wet bag and have to sort those out. So yeah, I just bought some disposable sanitary towels. And I have also got some little wet wipes. These are just little tiny wet wipes. They're not particular ones like makeup wipes, they're just kind of standard ones, and they come in you get 4 of these little packs in one pack. They're normally sort of 80p for that 4 pack, which is really handy because they're small. You get 10 of them in there, and you can just pop that in your bag, or you can keep it in the glove box in your car. So I bought a 4 pack of those because I thought that would be really handy for taking into the hospital with me. And the last thing in this shopping haul is that I ordered myself a medical alert bracelet, and I had a look on eBay and I found a bracelet that I liked the style of. So the one that I got, it's like a leather band, and it's like a long one that you wrap around your wrist 3 times, and then that's got the metal, see if I can hold it so you can see it, it's got the metal tag on there. It has the medical alert symbol, and then you could choose 3 lines of text, and you just put a message when you did the order. You could just type what you wanted it to say in the message box, and they've engraved that on there. That took about 2 weeks to arrive. It didn't take very long. I think that cost $4.95 including the engraving, and there were lots of different styles. I liked this sort of leather band one, but you could get one with a metal band. You can get ones that are solid like a bangle, and yeah, so I was really happy with that. So that is all I bought for that shopping haul. Hopefully that's probably all. I think I'm pretty prepared now for all the things I want to pack in my hospital bag. In the next few days, once I start getting the stuff all together and putting it in the bag, I will then do a video to say what I'm planning to take to the hospital with me, and hopefully you'll find that useful and interesting. So for now, I am hopeful that there aren't any last minute things that I need to buy. I might just try and get a headphone adapter for my phone, because I've realised that I have Bluetooth headphones for my phone, and I listen to lots of audiobooks, and I was planning to do that when I'm in the hospital, but they will only stay charged for about 3 hours, and I've got the iPhone 7, which instead of having the headphone jack port, you plug the headphones into the lightning charging port, and I think you can get an adapter that lets you plug normal headphones into the lightning port. So I might try and get one of those. They didn't have one in the shop that I went to this morning. I did have a quick look, so I might perhaps see if I can order one of those on eBay, see if it'll arrive in the next week. My op is now in 9 days time, so I might see if I can get hold of one of those. So for now, until the next video, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.